Hi y'all, this is Tasha, sorry, bouncing it with Shasta Arcana Tarot. Just hopping on here to see how y'all are doing and planning on doing a reading, a collective reading, until I can get more people to follow me. Well, I need to be more consistent with that first, but anyway, I'm just going to do collectives until I feel like there's more into the collective, and then we'll do pick a card, that's what I really want to do. But for now, I'm just going to stick with collectives. And what I was thinking about asking Spirit today, or what I pulled these cards for and sat with Spirit for a while about, was about just basically giving you some kudos, or to gas you up, like I like to say, or to make you feel good. Okay, I just feel like maybe the collective needs to feel good about themselves right now. So I want to help with that. I want to help you with that. And so let's just get started with that. I think I'm gonna roll the dice first, and then we'll pull these. Alright, so if you guys, I mean, not pull them, but we'll turn them over, and then I'm gonna pull some more Oracle and Tarot. I'm gonna try not to get carried away with the Oracle, but I just be getting on one sometimes. So, but anyway, alright, you guys wouldn't mind taking a breath with me, and we'll get started. I've already called in Spirit and Archangel Michael, so okay, Spirit. What are the great things about the collective Spirit? What are the things that we should highlight to them today? What does the collective need to know about themselves? Spirit, thank you. Okay. We have 1, 2, and 3 in the third house. It was the third house, and then that card hit it, and it went to 1. So I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm going to leave it on 1, of course, because the card turned it over, but I'll remember that 3 was there. So with 3 coming out, you might be a very good communicator. Oh, was this? Yeah, you are, because this is Mercury, and I don't know, like, I didn't look at it when I picked it up. I really hope that's what it was when I picked it up. It really doesn't matter, because that's what it's at now, and we were just talking about communication. So I think you're a really good communicator, and it also makes me think of feminine energy, because the 2 is there also, but the 3 automatically, I don't know why it always does, but I always think of the Empress. Maybe because I don't know, I biased with the Empress, like Empress card, but I think of the Empress, which is a nurturing, loving soul, you know, that's coming through. Also, you may be in your you era, despite whether or not you have responsibilities or things underneath you to take care of. I think this is the era of you focusing on you. Oh, and what sign are we in? Aries. Yeah, which is, again, not new. I don't want to say numero uno, because that makes me feel like, you know, you're being selfish, but that's not the case whatsoever. I think you being focused on number 1 is exactly what's needed at this time, and, you know, finding out who you are as a person. These are all beautiful things. So I'm saying these because these are all things about yourself. You know, you becoming aware of who you are is beautiful. The way you speak, obviously, has something to do with your beauty as well, or something that's highlighted here. The way that you talk with others, the way that you listen, your drive with Aries here for sure. So you may pull out some signs there for any kind of confirmation. We have Aries here, Mercury, which is Gemini, and the first house, which is it's Aries as well. So Aries here twice, Gemini, and we'll be pulling out, and if I remember, I'll throw out some more signs. But if I do think of the dice as tarot cards, we have 1, 2, and 3, which is Mars, Aries again, a High Priestess, which is like Taurus energy, and 3 is Taurus. I might be wrong. I'm sorry. I'm confused, but it might be as well, though, because I think 3 is Taurus energy as well, but I think the Hierophant is. So you guys, I do get mistaken sometimes. So anyway, that's enough about that. That kind of threw me off my thing for a second, so apologize, guys. So let's turn over the cards. How about that? We have the Tiwa's rune. We have the 8th card with the maiden. Can you guys, I hope you guys can see these okay. And we have the wolf. Okay. So you are very protective. You take care of, just like a wolf does, you take care of your tribe or others that are closest to you. You know, you have children, you're very protective with them. You're a very good guardian. A very good, I was gonna say taker carer. Like, who says that? Am I a 4-year-old? Okay, and you take care of things. So you come off as like a motherly type or a guardian, but with the maiden right next to that, because that's not the mother card. Okay, the maiden is the more, I don't know what I'm supposed to can and can't say on YouTube, which is a little frustrating, but sensual, seductive. The maiden is before, like, in this deck, there's maiden, then mother, and then crone. And like the archetype, the maiden is the youngest. Okay, so she's the one who doesn't, a little naive possibly, so that, but that's not, can't be, I mean, I'm not going to always say naivety is a bad thing. Believing somebody and something at face value should be the way things are, but it's not, so I don't consider that to be a negative. But you may just have a youthful glow about yourself. You know, you may shine a light. Maybe no matter your age, you just radiate like this youthful glow about you. Very attractive, sensual, like I said. I think you draw a lot of people in. You're somebody who also isn't hesitant to put yourself out there, with Aries being here. I mean, I think you're someone, I'm not going to say aggressive, but you know, like forceful, but not in a bad way. You know, just, you're going to go after the things that you want, and you're going to make the sacrifices necessary in order to do that. And the maiden part of you may get in the way of that sometimes, but you're going to do what needs to be done. You may come off, because the first thing I think of, you may as well, when you see the wolf, as being a lone wolf type of thing, you know, like somebody who's more introvert, but the maiden is very extrovert, so you might have that kind of a balance going on. But in and all, you're very protective and very loving. I mean, I think with all the pinks here, I think that makes me think of the heart chakra, which is green, I know, but the pinks make me think of that, and the oranges makes me think of the sensuality of it. You know, I think that you find a lot of pleasure in the senses, you know, the hearing, taste, sight, smell, you know, those things. Earthly pleasures as well, you know, like you, I think you really dig pleasing. Who doesn't? But some people more than others, and I think you're just one who really enjoys the pleasures of life, which is, makes you think of Taurus energy, you know, like you just savor earthly pleasures. But you're very grounded with the wolf here as well. You're somebody who's, like I said, some people think of as stable, secure, someone they can rely on. A lot of people may turn to you for guidance, for guardianship, like I said that word already 3 times maybe, but for you to protect them. And I think you're more than willing to make that sacrifice. I think it's an honor for you to do things like that for people. And also, this is also about, you know, being honorable and victorious in things. And you're I think you're a person who walks with a lot of integrity. And in the core of it, you have this innocence. So you have almost like this warrior spirit on the outside, and their innocence as well, along with this. So that's really cool. All right, so I'm going to get going with some more oracles. I promise I will try not to get out of hand with this, you guys. I'll try. But I love, once I get pulling on these, it's like, I know I can get more information out of less cards sometimes. But you know, I've been into numerology a lot, and it's been hitting me hardcore. So we'll see what happens with that. And so, and like I said, we do have 1, 2, 3. So this makes me think of a progression. It also makes me think of the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Empress. And all that is like making it's kind of like bringing ideas. I mean, there's a lot there between the Magician, High Priestess, and the Empress, but basically it's the beginning part of the Fool's journey, which is, you know, starting out with the Fool, which is not here, of course, because it's 0, but starting out on a new journey and realizing all the tools that you have at your disposal, and seeing what you have, and realizing that we can connect with another source, and bringing ideas, and being, you know, loving, nurturing. That's what those dice made me think of. So let's see. Get some more oracles, please. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us. Can you please hook us up with any sign synchronicities so I just know, and see what else we have going for. So with Mercury and Aries, you might have an aggressive nature when it comes to speaking, but I think this is you. Oh, another thing I wanted to bring up is you might be an activist, because I'm seeing that also. That was with the Wolf card, but I'm also seeing it with, it reminded me with Mercury and Aries in the first house. I think you're someone who speaks up very well for themselves, and very almost forcefully sometimes, but it's part of your identity. And we can change things too. I'm not trying to say it's stuck with one identity and that's all. I think this is something that you're realizing, maybe. All right, Spirit, can we get some more cards? Thank you. So, oh, I was going to count these up. I'm so sorry. 3, 4, 5. So we have 6 on the dice and 7 over here. So 7 altogether, but 6 here. So you're someone who really does enjoy doing things from the heart. You're someone, like I said earlier, I got that you were loving already. Like, you have a loving nature about yourself. And I think you make a lot of choices from the heart. And with force. Very confident too. If you're not confident, Spirit's here to tell you that you have every reason to be. Okay, every reason to be confident with the Maiden and the Wolf and Tiwaz. Shoot. All right, Spirit, what else we got? What else we got, Spirit? Thank you. We still going? All right, what do we got? Thank you, Spirit. What can you tell me about our collective? We have 5 with bloom. So you are blooming, you are growing. That's what I also wanted to say with the progression here, is you are growing. You're blooming for sure. You have nest at the bottom. Sometimes I do like to keep the bottoms of the deck on the side over here for a back reference later in case. I'll take one of these. Thank you, Spirit. What else we got? We have bloom. Yeah, you could be going, you know, we can be at any age and be in the Maiden archetype, okay? I think we should carry the Maiden archetype with us throughout our lives. But that doesn't mean that it's the only one that we attain. You know, we can be in the Mother archetype, even if we don't have children. We can be in the Crone archetype, which, you know, that's the one who's, you know, the maturest, who has experienced all the deaths and the endings. And you being in this energy, no matter what age, is a beautiful thing. And I think you're blooming very beautifully, no matter the age. Okay? Some may call that immature, but listen, the way others perceive us is not our problem, right? All right, but how does Spirit view you? That's what we're asking. And we want to see the beautiful things about you. So, Spirit, what can you tell us about our collective? What can you tell us about whoever comes to this channel? Oh, sorry. Alright, I really don't... Keep them. Okay. So we have 28 with guidance, 5 with loss, so we have the 2 5s. We have 14 with alchemy and 34 with protection. And I really didn't want to pull, like, wait, I was told, I guess, whatever. So boom, protection here twice. With the wolf, you are protective. You're someone who can change the energies around you just by simply being there. I think that you may feel lost sometimes, but I think I see this lost card as you helping others with guidance. I think that's something that you sacrifice. with you helping the lost with your guidance. So, again, 5 is here twice. I'm going to put these up now before I do any more damage. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I do want to get... No, I'm not going to get from this deck, I don't think. I'm going to get from this one, though. Alright, Spirit, thank you. We need these cards for a reason. I think that you're really good at giving advice. And your protective energy is very soothing to people. It soothes them. You're very soothing energy. I think that you, if you just read this from all the way, the guidance, you guide the lost, you bloom, change and bloom them, and either protecting themselves, protecting their energy. Like, I think you maybe teach others how to protect themselves in some way, or you guide them. Alright. You may have been through a lot in this life. And, you know, that sucks. Let me say, first of all. But second of all, whenever people have been through a lot, they're always a beacon of hope for other people. And if sometimes you feel like you can't do something for yourself, which it should always and only be for yourself. What helped me to start doing things was, yes, starting doing it for others, and I found the love for myself. So I can understand, I don't know why I'm saying this, how somebody could feel that sometimes. But, you're worthy, okay? Alright, let's see what else I got. Thank you, Spirit. You are so worthy. I didn't give you guys, okay? We have 22 with wisdom. And I want to say this is 50 with determination. Okay, we have the ram here. Determination and protection. I'm going to leave those together. And the wisdom. I'm going to put over here with the guidance. So if we have creative ingenuity under that. Alright, Spirit. I'm only going to get a couple more cards and we'll start digging in the tarot. I'm sure you can sense like energies around you, like when you walk into a room, or you can tell like what's going on when you walk into a room, or like you have the extrasensory perception. You know that you're actually able to alchemize that energy within the room. But, and I think you're starting to become aware of that with the protection right next to it. Protecting your energy is going to be very important, okay? I guess that's just a side note that Spirit wants me to throw in. Protect your energy at all costs. Because you are going through a pretty big time of transition, it feels like. With the wisdom and the guidance, and you're blooming, and we got determined in the wolf. Yeah, you have a lot going on. So, thank you, Spirit. What do they need to know? That we're gassing them up. What are the good things, Spirit, about them? You're wise beyond your years, no matter how old you are. You're like, people go to you, people who feel lost and, you know, out of sorts. I think they go to you like as that they're the leader of the pack. You're definitely a leader of the pack. That song's in my head now. Okay, we have Venus, the 16. And I'll get one more. One more, please. I think you're starting to realize the things of value to you. And we have 34 spirit messages. I'm going to pull out that with the guidance. I think Spirit's talking to you a lot. And we have 26, love and light. Yeah. I think you're receiving a lot of guidance and wisdom from Spirit. We have the two birds here, and they're both going in like the future direction. Like you're getting guidance of where to go and for future direction, for sure. You may feel lost right now, but like I said, that we all do sometimes. But I think you're alchemizing that energy. You're changing it. You're changing your pain into beauty. Sorry. And I think you're doing it with like I wanted to say charisma. What? Okay, charisma. I'm sorry, guys. Well, you could be charismatic with the maiden here, definitely. But you're receiving messages and guidance, and Spirit's just heeding the call, right? Asking you to heed the call, whatever that is, okay? You're capable, ready, and willing. You're blooming. You're progressing. You're getting better with how you speak and what you want to, like, how you want to say it. You've gotten a lot better. You may want to look into your ascendant, if you don't know your ascendant. I don't know why I was called to say that, because the first house is out here. All right, Spirit, can I get some more messages for the collective? Thank you so much. Oh, you guys, we have 34 here twice. All right, we have 23. Theft, shortages, debts, lies, and problems. Now, I don't know why this is here, other than I'm going to put this over here, though. Spirit messages, observe limitations, is with protection. You're being guided on something that you need to protect yourself with. Spirit has been trying to get you to see something. Protection. Maybe when it concerns something that you have desire for, something that's close, like you value, you've been very determined about. But I'm saying that the seven of clubs here with number 23 and the mice. All right, and we're gonna get some clarification on this, okay? But I think this is just saying that you maybe have some defenses or some walls put up, that it may be unnecessary. They may be causing you shortages in your life, you having these walls up, or you being defensive. Maybe you're defensive because, you know, you feel like you have every right to be, or like have these walls put up. But I think it's causing you to lose things. Okay. But, you know, that defensive energy is also making me think of something that you're protecting. Maybe something that you're protecting you get defensive about. Something you have, something you've sacrificed a lot for. There's a lot of integrity involved. Something that you feel like you've lost. Maybe? Okay. But we are talking to gas you up. So I guess this is just a little message to something that's maybe would make you feel better. Because the Spirit always wants us to feel better. I'm just trying to see why that message came through. Okay, and then we have crossroads on the bottom of the deck with 22. A decision, choices, doubt, and traveling. And that's the same number as this wisdom card. So maybe there's some choice that you make that you know that you have the knowledge to make, or Spirit is saying you definitely have the knowledge to make this choice. I think you might be making it harder than what you have to. Possibly, which we do all the time. I mean, I know I do. Alright, what else? I know I have more. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I should have been. Oh, I'm going to get a gem for you guys. And then we'll get started on tarot. What crystal? Let's just ask Spirit. What crystal is the collective? Like, if we were to put the collective in a crystal, Spirit, what crystal would they be? If we were to put the collective in a crystal, what crystal would that be? If Our collective was a crystal right now. What would that crystal be? And remember, Spirit, we're trying to gas them up, okay? Thank you. We're trying to gas them up. Thank you, Spirit. Trying to make them feel good. Thank you. Okay. Spirit. Oh, wow, we got 3. Dang, okay. Well, that's what they look like. Ooh, that one looks... This lighting probably sucks, guys, huh? Yeah, they are. That one looks like a bee, right? Is inside of it. I'm not reading all 3 of these, but I'm going to get the gist of them, okay? We have the lapis lazuli. Oh, that's a good one. Cat people, Leos, anyone who uses the phrase in a past life, I'm totally convinced I was a blank, blank, blank. So, you're definitely spiritual. And this is also talking about protection as a spiritual armor that lets the world know when I walk into a room, it's customary for y'all to bend the knee. Again, I was saying, when you walk into a room, it's like you get the energy, and you can do that. You can change it. You can change it. When to use it. When your thoughts are not your friends, call on lapis lazuli to help get you out of whatever your mind has gotten you into. So that's making me feel like you're very good, like I said, at giving guidance. Like, yes, you're someone that people go to that feel lost. I think you probably lessen, that's why we have the theft shortages, you lessen their feelings of feeling lost, if that makes sense. We have smoky quartz. That looks like a bee in there. That's so weird. Okay, clearing. Oh, this is another protective one. It's inducing vibes of clear stones with the productive, do not cross over this line vibes of black ones. Glass half empty types, space cadets. So you may be a space cadet. So you may fall victim to emotional vampires, because this stone is for people who fall prey to them, which are most light workers or anyone who has a heart. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You are definitely embarking on a spiritual journey, because that's what this stone was for. And trying to embrace, their physical reality with the heavenly realm, because it's so crazy to me how to balance the two out. Because I was really out, like, crazy for a minute. I'm not saying crazy, but, you gotta balance out those energies. And it takes time. It took me time, guys. And then we have epidote. And this is a aluminum silicate mineral. It's the get what you give stone. Making good vibes even better. So you also intensify other things. Like I said, you alchemize things. This stone changes things. It can change, it can intensify. It puts in what it puts out. So I think you can also be like a mirror to people, almost like a reflection. Like whatever they give to you, you give back. But almost subconsciously, with not even like thinking what you're doing. That's exactly what it's making me feel like. And when to have this stone is when you're looking to kick a bad habit, a bad friend, or a bad mood. When you want to cast a spotlight on your weaknesses so you can work on them. Wow, that's the mirroring energy that I just said. Like, you are that for people. Whoa, that's deep, y'all. I wasn't expecting to go that deep with some crystals right now. That's pretty deep. That's exactly what I was feeling. Yes. All right. Let's get some tarot going. How about it, guys? What deck? I think I'm going to use the one my daughter gave me. We're going to put our crystals over here. So if you guys want to get it, lapis lazuli, I've heard that's a little expensive. but the smoky quartz isn't, and epidot, epidot. Anyway, there you go. I think those would be ones that would work really well with your energy. I mean, they are you. That's what we asked. You're a mirror for people. You are a mirror. You're probably a great manifester. I think you're highly intuitive, and you have great ideas. So more good things about you. Whoa. And you communicate, like I said already. Maybe a little aggressive sometimes, but very forward thinking and very, like I said, I think you're growing into your identity very beautifully, if I would do say so myself. All right, Spirit, what else can we say to our beautiful collective? What can we say to make them feel good? We did ask to make you feel good, and that's why we got that. That's why we got that. All right. We want them to feel good, but we don't want... That's not negative. I'm sorry. All right, so we have the World. What can we tell them, Spirit? You're the person that sees... I think you have a big picture type thinking. You know? We have King of Pentacles. The Death card. The Ten of Wands, which it did come out in reverse. I'll kind of remember that. Go down to the World. If you do social media, you probably have a good social media following. Or you will. Ace of Pentacles. Alright, King of Pentacles. Okay, taking it. We're just going to take it. And then Death, we have the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, oops, we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, just you may have a thirst for knowledge. You know, you may be the type of person who has a curiosity. You know, young at heart when it comes definitely to learning about things. You have this like infinite potential at all times for new beginnings, material beginnings, emotional beginnings. Like with Death being here as well, that's here, right? Yeah. Death being here as well, you're somebody who can go through endings and beginnings pretty effortlessly, even though you may not feel it's effortlessly, it looks like it is. Like you make it look easy. Okay, you make it look like endings are just that. People do look up to you. You're somebody that people highly admire. You come off as being indifferent, like in this, because this was out in reverse as well. You come off as being a little indifferent and like blasé, like you have no worries, I guess. I don't know if that's necessarily true, and I mean I hope you have no worries, and I hope that things don't get to you. But there's a difference between, you know, being indifferent and not letting things get to you and completely like missing out on things. We got to find that balance between there. But you're someone who, if somebody does fumble you, they'll never forget you. I don't know why I just wanted to say that. Wow. Okay. Like I said, you're big picture thinking. I think you're someone who's very... You have the potential, if you aren't already, to be the King of Pentacles, which is someone who is in the masculine sense, it's someone who makes the big money decisions, the one who is resourceful, has all the resources, the one who is the more protective, like I got heavy protective guardian energy that heavily makes you think of, and I was thinking that earlier, the wolf makes me think of the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles. Very giving, very giving of their resources. I think that gives you emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. I think the people that you have unconditional love for, and if not for all people, with the World being here, which you may, I think you may, you're going to give whatever you have to the people that you care about the most. I think you're in a learning phase right now in your life, and that's beautiful. Make sure to keep on no burdens, because you know, I think you cutting out parts in your life that probably aren't good for you anymore has caused you to elevate, and not taking on those burdens anymore is causing you to, yeah, rise up. Oh, look, the Queen of, I picked up the deck and the Queen of Pentacles stuck there. Did you guys see that? Oh, that's cool. You guys can barely see these cards, huh? But anyway, I picked up the deck. Queen of Pentacles is right here. So this may even be about you coming into your feminine and masculine resourceful energy, which is being nurturing. But really, what I hate, this makes me think of a power couple. I mean, I have to say it. It does. Wasn't thinking on going in this direction. I never do, but we're going to keep that as a side note for anybody in a relationship. You guys have the possibility to be very, very, very abundant, have everything you need materially, emotionally, any way that you feel that you're wealthy or abundant, that is you, can be you, is definitely you. It is you. Even if you aren't, don't you feel like you are? I want you to get in your mind right now thinking that you are that. You are the King or Queen of Pentacles, or the both of them. Maybe you're just this power force to be reckoned with masculine and feminine, you know, or this is about a relationship. But you have cut things out, and it's elevated you. Maybe it's elevated this relationship. Let's get some clarifiers, please. How about, let's ask, why did that King and Queen of Pentacles decided to show up, Spirit? What's going on? Is this about love? Is getting switched to a love reading? I mean, what's going on here? Oh, wait. Okay. Why are the King and Queen of Pentacles here, Spirit? Why are the King and Queen of Pentacles here? Whoa. We have the Six of Swords. It came out in reverse, kind of. So it makes me think that it might be somebody, some kind of return. This could be somebody that you have left, they have left. But with it kind of coming out, flipping on reverse over to that flame directly. Yeah, it's like there was a return. And I only allow information that Spirit allows me to know, or that whoever else's energy that I may be absorbing, what their higher selves would allow me to know. Just want to throw, for some reason I wanted to throw that out here too. But it did throw out to the flame. I think that maybe they might not want you to know that this is happening, or I don't know. Let's keep going with it. Maybe this is some cycle. Because the world is about a closing of a chapter. And then we had death next to it, which is about, you know, unwanted, usually unwanted endings. And the King of Pentacles in the beginning. Yeah. Wow, you guys, this is crazy. Let's see. Why is the world here, Spirit? Why is the world here? Why is the world energy here? Three of Pentacles? Yeah, some foundation that wasn't able to be lifted off the ground. Some chapter that wasn't ended. Something that the foundation was never fully formed, because it did come out in reverse. There's a cycle, maybe, that's going... You're going through some kind of a cycle, or some return. But with you guys both coming up as upright King and Queen of Pentacles, it's hard for me to put any kind of a warning. This reading is supposed to be to gas you up, and so I'm supposed to be telling you something that makes you feel better. So I guess this is something that makes you feel better. I'm hoping, because this is not where I want to go with the reading, where I wanted, but I let Spirit do what, you know, messages as they come. Let's see why the Death is here. Why is Death here, Spirit? You have a big capability of alchemizing energies, transitioning energies all the time. Yeah, why is Death here? Why is Death here? Cowboy Take Me Away by the Dixie Chicks is playing right now. Why is Death here? goodness. Thank you, Spirit, for talking with us. Why is death here? Wow. Oh, man. We have the Five of Wands, the Moon, the Hierophant, and Five of Swords. So this is about someone's subconscious beliefs and self-sabotaging, self-conscious, and inner conflicted beliefs. Someone has ended these beliefs, old self-sabotaging and self-conflicting beliefs and fears. Maybe they're committing themselves to some kind of a cause. Like I got the activist earlier. So maybe this is you. You ended something and that was causing you a lot of energetic burden. But it's highlighted a lot of your fears, maybe? But I asked the clarifier of death, and I got these. And that's telling me that you're in a transition, and it's so beautiful, of confronting your fears and your beliefs, and your subconscious hidden fears and beliefs, and realizing how you're conflicting within yourself and with others. Not only with yourself, you're doing it with others. You're self-sabotaging, and you're sabotaging relationships within you. Oh man, this is not supposed to turn this way. I'm supposed to make him feel better, Spirit. It's because you've moved past that. That's why we're talking about it. We're highlighting what you've done. And so I'm super proud of you. And so is Spirit. And sorry, I yelled at myself just now. We're going to keep going. Why is the Four of Cups here, Spirit? We want to see about that. And the Ten of Wands. Why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here, Spirit? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is... And that came out kind of in reverse as well. This is about you emotionally walking away from something and investing in yourself. There's always possibility for a return to something later, I just heard. I want to see why the Ten of Wands is here. 1 second. It's like... making him something to make him feel good. Ten of Wands is here. I think you've realized, yeah, what's causing you, what to be bogged down so bad. Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, I'm sorry, Spirit. Why? The Magician, in reverse. I think you realized you were fooled, or that you were being manipulated somewhere. That's great, man. Your awareness is beautiful. Somebody was acting indifferent towards you, I feel like. So I end up being drawn to the cycles. Some foundation wasn't able to be built yet. But I'm telling you, I see the King and Queen of Pentacles. So, you guys, let me see why the aces are here. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here, Spirit? Since this is turning into kind of... it seems to always do lately. Why are the aces here, Spirit? The Ace of Pentacles first. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Seven of Swords kind of came out in reverse. Are these... okay. And Ace of Cups. Why? So... it's like you're avoiding a, I feel like you're avoiding, somebody's avoiding some kind of a new beginning in something. I think because you're just not emotionally ready. Or they're just thinking about taking an action in some type of a direction towards you. Why is the Ace of Cups here? No, I want to see why the Ace of Pentacles here with the Seven of Swords, please. Why are those here? Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. But it did come. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why? The Chariot. Now that's not running away. That's definitely running too. There's a drive. I knew I should have taken it in reverse. There's a definite drive and desire for a new beginning, a new chapter, to rebuild what was started to be built but wasn't. There was a loss. Okay. Now why is the Ace of Cups with the Two of Wands here? Nope. Okay. Ace of Cups, Two of Wands. Why? Ace of Cups, Two of Wands. High Priestess. Well. This is unknown, okay? You don't know about it. You don't know about any of this. There's some action that somebody wants to take in your direction. It's being hidden from you. But there's a one. Now, I don't know what the intention is. I would assume if somebody wants to do this, they would do it. But you know, that's not how the world works, unfortunately. Let's see, why is the Six of Wands here? It's like they see themselves being victorious. Coming in and swooping. Even though they were indifferent and walked out, I guess. Why is the Six of Wands here? Somebody did. Queen of Wands. One more, please, with the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Why? Two of Cups. Yeah, it's like they see you. They see you as, like I said, you're very, people look up to you, but not only that, they're attracted to you, like I said with the Maiden. So this person is over here, they're doing this because they've seen you and watched you rise and level up. And turning this Queen of Wands was just so attractive and sensual, just like the Maiden. But this is a queen. They want to pair up with that. They want to share energies with you, I guess. And they want to end, you're ending all this. And maybe, you know, you're super, I want to see why the Four of Cups here. This is what's getting me right here. And all that energy out there, but that's with the Death card. Okay, why is the Four of Cups here with the Eight of Cups? Ten of Cups. Yeah, that's going to make you happy. You not caring and being blasé and emotionally walking away from something, that's going to make you happy. We want to make you happy. Well, Spirit just almost finished the reading with just that. You want to be happy? Be indifferent. Emotionally walk away from something. It's burdening you too much. And your commitment to the belief and self-sabotaging belief and fears that are surrounding this. This connection, yes, you intuitively know that it's going to be that. But there is something being hidden from you, which is a good thing. Keep doing what you're doing, ending these behaviors, okay? Definitely. Alright, I'm going to do a little confirmation thing. The Empress right there. I'm going to leave all the bottom cards, and I'm going to pull from another deck and see if there's any blatant things that I've missed that Spirit would like to point out. Now, I usually remember my clarifying cards, but it's okay if you don't. But this just helps me see if I've missed out on things, because I'd be missing out sometimes. I keep remembering we have 1, 2, and 3 there. Alright, let me pull, which deck am I going to use? I'm just going to use this one. Alright, Spirit. Can I just get some clarifiers for the ones that are here? We want to make the collective feel good. You want to gas them up. What's going to make them feel better? Spirit? What's going to make them feel better? You're receiving messages from Spirit. If I've already said that to you, but I want to say that again. A lot of wisdom, guidance. 6. You're a very understanding person. You relate well to others. That's beautiful. You relate to them at a hardcore, like, energetic level. And you're able to express a lot of things that Spirit wants to tell you. You are very good at receiving messages from Spirit and giving guidance to others. Okay, let's see why the world is here. Why is the world here, Spirit? We have the Page of Pentacles, which this is both, like, new beginnings, a new material beginning, or a new physical beginning, something that you can touch. The Page of Pentacles is bringing an idea into fruition. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep touching that. Alright, why is the King of Pentacles here? So you could be growing from a page to a king. We have the Hangman. Okay, why is Death here? Yeah, see a different perception on you are the King of Pentacles. Period. You have everything you need, everything you want that you is already taken care of. Yes, you work for it, but don't doubt that you have everything that you need, okay? That's very important with our lack mentality, especially if you grew up in poverty like I did. We just don't think like that, and it keeps us in poverty. So changing our mindset can have a drastic effect on our ability to get resources. Death. Why is Death here, Spirit? Why is Death here? Oh my gosh, you guys. So we had the Five of Swords again. Remember that came out with when I clarified earlier? Well, this one came too, I guess. Okay, which we got a lot of cards again too with this. So the Death. Five of Swords, Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles. And that's so crazy. I was just talking about lack mentality, you guys. Because now maybe what I just said to you, or maybe you've already known, this is something that we want to gas you up about, is your ability to be out of lack mentality. Your ability to change the perception of ending. Oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck, Ten of Wands, which is right here. So I'm just going to pull that out. The World, again, over here. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Actually, I need to keep going. I'm sorry. We're going to go to the Ace of Pentacles, and then I'll get started talking. Blabbing my mouth off. Ace of Pentacles. Thank you for being with me, Spirit. Thank you for being with us. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Hermit and came out in reverse a little bit. And the Star. Okay. I was going to say healing energy with the Ace of Cups, too. Alright, Spirit. Ace of Cups. Why? Ace of Cups. The Tower. Six of Wands. I'm going to make our collective feel better. The High Priestess. And I just heard, you know you're going to win. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. I love you, Spirit. And we'll get another clarifier for the Ten of Wands. Actually. So, Four of Cups came again on the Four of Cups. Ten of Wands again. It's very important that you let go of this energetic burden. Let go of what I'm about to tell you right now. Because it's causing you a lot of energetic weight. And you actually, Spirit wants you to become more indifferent. And not let things affect you. But don't let opportunities pass you by. Okay. But with the World here, the Page of Pentacles, this is the beginning of a new chapter. You're someone who's done this before, and you will do it again. And who knows how many chapters we're going to have in this life. But this chapter is a big one for you. With the World being here, coming out twice. And it's going to hinge on you having this different perspective on how you receive abundance and how abundant you actually are. Because you are. You're super abundant, no matter how much money you have in the bank, or how many people you think love you or not. It doesn't. You have to believe we are. We have to believe we're abundant at all times. And ending the belief that we aren't abundant is very important to our well-being as a person and as a whole, as a collective. So let's get out of the mindset that we don't have enough, that we're lacking in anything whatsoever. Once you let that guard down of thinking you don't have enough, it opens up a whole plethora of just things coming in. It's hard to explain. But I think you know that you're going to win with the High Priestess on top of the Six of Wands. I think you've had a lot of realizations lately. I think you've had a big ego death, and it's kind of re-centered your whole emotional epicenter, if you will, like a cleansing, a huge cleansing. With the Tower here, with the Ace of Cups, a huge cleansing, yes, cleansing. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Star and the Hermit, and that's just telling me that it's time to get out there and show yourself a little bit, because we have the Star and the Six of Wands. It's time to put yourself out there in some form or another, and stop being behind the scenes. It's time to put yourself out there with this new project. It's going to affect the world. We have the Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords with Judgment. When I asked about the death, you have ended up come to realize, like I said earlier when we got clarification, the self-sabotaging beliefs, and the beliefs that you aren't enough. You have to believe that you are enough, period. With nothing, with everything, you're enough. Or you have a call to duty, and I don't know what that is, because that's not what this reading about either. But there's a call to duty. You're very valuable and very resourceful. We need you in the spiritual world. Okay, whoever you are, just pass messages so protect yourself, protect your energy. Keep doing what you're doing. Healing, striving to become a better person. Did I even say that? No. Striving to become a better person. Listen, I don't know who spirit guide that does this, but it's not how I talk. Okay. Sometimes I do, I guess. Okay. You do have a higher calling, though, for real. You've come through a lot of realizations, and I think we just need to change. What's going to make you feel better is this change of perspective, for sure. Having that change of perspective is going to change your life pretty much. I want to see why there's 2 Ten of Wands and 2 Four of Cups here. We're going to start with the Ten of Wands first. Why is the Ten of Wands here twice, Spirit? What is this heavy burden on our collective, Spirit? What is it? What is the heavy burden on the collective? Speaking your truth is going to be very important for you. It is for all of us, but it is especially for you. Why is the Ten of Wands here? King of Cups. One more, please. Why is the Ten of Wands here twice? Okay. Either a masculine, compassionate energy within your life is making you feel trapped. Or the latter, which I believe, is your protective emotional energy. I think you have very intense emotional nature. Very intense emotional nature. And I think that's making you feel a little stuck in your emotions. So removing yourself, like the Eight of Cups came with the Four of Cups earlier. Emotionally withdrawing yourself, but let me see why the Four of Cups is here twice. Is going to help. You being indifferent is going to help. Why is the Four of Cups here twice, Spirit? Thank you. Why is the Four of Cups here twice? The Page of Swords. Learning, okay. Investigating. Why is the Four of Cups here twice with the Page of Swords? Three of Cups. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? Learning what brings you joy. So if you're in a little state of depression, maybe, focusing on things that you're enjoying. And listen, I'm not a doctor, and I'm also not someone to do or don't take medication. But that's just saying find stuff that you enjoy, okay? Hobbies, things of that nature. Okay, what do I want to do now? What time are we at? Oh, I'm at an hour already. I do want to do something though. What do we want to do? Like, maybe some angel messages. I always call them angel, but these are fairy. You do have a calling, we all do. But listen, whenever I'm telling you that Spirit has been giving you messages, and for you to heed that call, please take it very, just listen, I guess. But heavily protect yourself, okay? Because there are energy vampires around you and in this world period that, I don't know, aren't the best. So cutting those things out of our life significantly helps our energy. And yeah, you're a pro at alchemizing, you know, and balancing energies within yourself, but they may seem very intense. I think your emotional nature may be very intense. All right, Spirit, what are we doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna do fairy messages. I guess I'll call it a day. Thanks for being here with me, y'all. If you liked my reading, you know what to do. Subscribe and like. I have things in the description box. I do personal readings for a donation based only. So whatever you want to give is what I get. And yeah. So let's see what the fairies had to say. Fairies, thank you, Spirit, for these messages. We love you so much. Okay, what are some messages from the fairy spirit? I'll do karma cards too. We'll do 3 of these and I'll get karma cards. That sounds good. And then look at protect again. One more, please, Spirit. Okay. We have protect your dreams. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe to your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. And then go outside. It's time to go outside. Tune into the powerful peace of nature. Wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. Going outside is always beautiful. It's so cold right now. I wish I could. I do sometimes to get the, the air, but. And then we have temptation. Are you in denial about an unhealthy habit? Perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. That may resonate. And then we have magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. And we have magical blessing. So 2 magical cards right next to each other. The magical gateway will lead to the magical blessings. And then transformation. And then, what did I say? Karma. We'll see what the karma cards have to say. We'll get a planet. We'll get a planet, a sign, and a house, and see what's going on. You're definitely someone who gives and you give messages that you receive. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry. Very knowledgeable. What's going on, Spirit? Can I get a sign? A house. Sign, house, planet. Venus is here again. Okay, we're going to do the action first. Okay, we have Venus in Aquarius in the 8th house. Ooh. Wow, okay, so it says, cherish your vision as a life or death issue. Again, that's talking about some kind of dream that you have. So, like I was saying, there is some kind of calling for you, some dream that you need to protect. And you're getting messages about it and guidance for it, okay? So don't feel lost and don't feel like you've lost anything. With the loss and a theft here twice, shortages, you haven't lost anything, my sweet baby. Nothing. Enjoy what's new and different about getting and using power. So like I said, this is a promise for things to come. If you haven't already received, stay determined, protect your energy, bloom, you're beautiful. And then it says, charm, art, and beauty are the way to use an unconventional way and use other people's resources. Okay, so I guess, take that as it resonates. And then we have the attraction of genius to experiment with personal power. Pleasure from the discoveries of the mysteries of life. Like I said, you may be pleasure seeking sometimes, which is, I can understand. And it says, good times resulting from the eccentricity of a major change. So yeah, with that alchemy card, there's some change. You change, some major form change that's coming through. And I'm happy for you. And I hope you feel better than what you did when you came to the reading. So I will let you guys go with that. I love you. Bye.